War doesn't knock on the door anymore. It kicks it down, and this time, there's no place left to hide. The world around Outlander has changed. And it's no longer about choosing sides later, it's about surviving right now. The promo for episode 4 throws us straight into a moment where the air feels heavy, like something terrible is about to happen. You can almost hear the distant gunfire before it even begins. This isn't the slow build we've seen before. This is the moment where everything finally explodes. The American Revolution is no longer just talk or tension in the background, it's here. And it's personal. For Jamie Fraser, this shift hits harder than ever. He's not just watching history unfold, he's standing right in the middle of it. The promo hints at soldiers moving, muskets ready, and a sense that every step forward could be the wrong one. Jamie has always been a man of honor, but now honor comes with a price. Every decision he makes could save lives or destroy everything he loves. You can feel the weight on him, even in the smallest moments. The way he looks at the battlefield, the way he stands still while everything around him moves, it all shows a man who knows what's coming, but still has to face it. And then there's Claire Fraser, who feels this change in a completely different way. For her, war isn't just about fighting, it's about the aftermath, the wounded, the pain, the chaos that follows every musket fired. The promo gives quick glimpses of her world, and it's intense. There's no time to think, no time to prepare. Just action, urgency, and the constant fear that she won't be able to save everyone. Claire has always carried her strength quietly, but now that strength is being tested in ways she never expected. She knows what war does. She's seen it before. And that knowledge makes everything even more terrifying. What makes this moment even stronger is how close it all feels. This isn't some distant battlefield far away from home. This is happening around them, inside their lives. The lines between safety and danger are completely gone. One moment, they're together, holding onto what they have. The next, everything could fall apart. That's the feeling the promo builds so well. It doesn't just show war, it makes you feel trapped inside it. There's also a sense that time is running out, not in a loud, obvious way, but in the quiet tension between scenes. Every second matters now. Every choice carries weight, and the closer they move toward the fight, the harder it becomes to turn back. You can see it in Jamie's eyes, in Claire's actions. This is no longer about what they want, it's about what they must do. Episode 4 feels like the point where the story stops holding back. The calm is gone, the waiting is over. And what comes next won't just change the course of the war, it will change them forever. The pressure on Jamie Fraser is no longer something he can carry quietly. It's visible now in his posture, in the way he pauses before speaking, in how every decision feels heavier than the last. The promo makes it clear that he is being pulled deeper into leadership, whether he wants it or not. Men look to him for direction, for confidence, for answers he may not even have. And yet, he cannot show doubt, because the moment he does, everything around him could begin to fall apart. What makes this situation even more intense is that Jamie is not just leading soldiers, he is leading people who trust him with their lives. Every command he gives could send someone into danger. Or worse, the muskets we see in the promo are not just weapons, they are symbols of responsibility. When one is raised, it represents a choice that cannot be undone. Jamie understands this better than anyone. And that's what makes his role so difficult. He isn't driven by glory or pride. He is driven by the need to protect. And in war, protection often comes at a terrible cost. There's also a quiet conflict growing inside him. On one side, there is the cause, liberty, freedom, the belief that this fight matters. On the other side, there is his family, his home, everything he has fought so hard to build. The promo hints at this divide without needing to say it directly. You can feel it in the way Jamie seems caught between two worlds. One demands his strength as a leader, the other needs him as a husband, as someone who can keep his loved ones safe. And the truth is, he cannot fully be both at the same time. As the tension builds, it becomes clear that Jamie is being forced toward a decision that could define everything. Does he fully commit to the fight, knowing what it might take from him? Or does he try to hold back, risking even greater danger? By not acting when it matters most, the promo doesn't give us the answer, but it strongly suggests that this choice is coming fast, and when it does, there will be no easy way out. Another layer to this pressure is the unpredictability of war itself. Plans can fail in seconds. Allies can become uncertain. What looks like a clear path forward can suddenly disappear. Jamie has always been a skilled strategist, but this situation feels different. The scale is larger, the risks are higher, and the consequences are far more personal. He is not just fighting for a cause, he is fighting within a storm that could swallow everything. The way the promo frames him also adds to this feeling. There are moments where he stands still while chaos moves around him, almost as if time slows down just long enough for him to realize what he's truly facing. These are not just visual choices, they reflect his internal state. A man who has faced countless battles before is now stepping into something that feels even more dangerous, because this time, the stakes are not just survival, they are everything he loves. And yet, despite all of this, there is still strength. In him, not the loud, fearless kind, but a quieter, more grounded strength. The kind that comes from experience, from loss, from knowing what war can take and still choosing to stand anyway. That's what makes Jamie such a powerful presence in this moment. He is not untouched by fear, he carries it with him, but he doesn't let it stop him. As episode 4 moves forward, it feels like this pressure will only grow. The choices will become sharper, the consequences more immediate, and Jamie will have to step fully into the role that has been building around him, not just as a fighter, but as a leader who must guide others through one of the most dangerous moments of their lives. Even if it means risking his own world in the process, the weight of responsibility sits heavier on Jamie Fraser than ever before. Every glance he casts across the camp, every instruction he gives, carries the unspoken truth that lives hang on his decisions. In the promo, there are glimpses of soldiers readying muskets, tension in the air, and Jamie moving among them with a quiet intensity. He is not just a participant in this conflict, he has become a fulcrum. Men and women alike look to him for guidance, but guidance in war is never simple. It is a tightrope walk between strategy and instinct, between protecting the few and honoring the many. Every choice, every small command can ripple into catastrophe. Jamie feels it in the way the soldiers shift nervously under his gaze, in the flicker of hesitation in their eyes, and in the silent acknowledgement that he carries their fate as if it were a physical weight across his shoulders. The scene paints Jamie as a man at the crossroads of duty and morality. The muskets are more than weapons. They are symbols of the immense burden placed on him. When one is fired, it's not just a sound of war, it's a decision that could mean life or death. The promo emphasizes these moments through tight shots of Jamie holding himself steady amidst chaos, the smoke swirling, the tension tangible. He has faced danger before, but this is different. It is not the unpredictability of battle alone that challenges him. It is the responsibility for others' lives, every life he touches. Every order he gives carries weight beyond calculation. It's a constant reminder that leadership is not an honor, it is a heavy, relentless test of endurance, judgment, and heart. Within him, there is a quiet storm. Jamie is torn between the cause he has committed to and the people he loves most. Liberty and survival pull him in opposite directions. The promo teases this inner conflict in fleeting moments. His eyes linger on the horizon, the wind rustling through his hair, a pause before he speaks, a tension that suggests contemplation, fear, and resolve all at once. He cannot allow hesitation to show because those around him depend on certainty. Yet that certainty feels impossible when the stakes are so personal. Every plan he forms is fragile. Every path forward riddled with uncertainty, and he knows that even a single misstep could shatter the lives of those he is sworn to protect. The unpredictability of the war only compounds the pressure. Alliances are fluid, enemies are cunning, and victory is never guaranteed. Jaime has always been a skilled tactician, able to anticipate danger and maneuver through it. But this situation tests him in new ways. The battlefield is larger, the threats more personal, and the consequences of failure unbearable. The promo frames him against a backdrop of smoke and marching soldiers, emphasizing the chaos around him while he maintains his composure. These visual cues mirror the internal battle he fights, strategizing, weighing risks, and holding onto the fragile hope that he can navigate both the war and his obligations to family and loved ones. Even under such pressure, Jaime's strength remains. It is not the brash courage of a man unafraid, but a steady resilience forged through loss, experience, and unwavering determination. He carries fear as a companion, not an obstacle. He knows what might be lost, yet he advances, guided by a mix of duty, love, and survival.